to your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. I hope all is genuinely well. This may be a reading that may resonate with you if you happen to have Aries in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus dominant in your chart, or if you happen to be cross-watching for an Aries. A few things, Aries Nation, to keep in mind as you listen to this reading. This reading is general, which automatically means that not every single thing mentioned in this reading may resonate exactly to a T. So I always encourage you to listen to the reading with an open mind, take what resonates and leave the rest. And even though, Aries Nation, you hear me calling this a 7-day forecast, understand that not everything happens at the exact same time for everyone listening. So it may be necessary to give the reading a chance to play out. Some of you, I'm not speaking to you at all. It's actually not your reading. So I encourage you to have the discernment and the discretion to know the difference. Above all else, Aries Nation, please don't make any rash decision or jump to any type of conclusions based on what you hear from a general reading. If you would like a reading based on your own personal energy, you can of course book a reading on my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Lastly, Aries Nation, this reading is going to touch on some topics that you might feel are sensitive, and if that's really not the type of message that you came in search of, you're better off clicking off this reading. Otherwise, those of you who are ready to roll with me, let's dive straight into the channeled messages. If you'd like to bypass this part of the video and go straight to the reading, the timestamp for where the reading begins can be found below. Channeled messages for Aries. Stutter step. Mercedes. There are so many things I want to do. Charger. Platinum. Truck ladder. Aqueduct. Roadwork. Stadium lights. RV. North exit. Marine boat. McKinney. Thundercat. Flat tire. Close call. Suicidal tendencies. The name Genesis. Come as you are. #/AirTag. Weir Canyon. Cat. Vanguard. Best match. Oil pump. SC. Possibly Southern California. South Carolina. Dentistry. Elementary school. Tennessee. ABS or abs. Brakes. Vape. NorCal, as in Northern California. Belt. Tune. 555. Change mechanics. Custom kitchen appliances. NL/nil. So these could be, NL could be initials, just like SC could be someone's actual initials. Food mart. Self-storage. Sculpture. Ignoramus. The name Lambert. Car Star. FedEx. Calimex. Home Depot. Fire protection. Moving supplies. Herbert Olive. All right, Aries, let's see what's going on for the next 7 days. Aries Nation. Aries. Seems like in the past, in the recent past, maybe you've been going through it with someone. There may have been some conflict with someone. And, you know, maybe there's been some unfairness having to do with this person. Somebody that you're dealing with, Aries, is untruthful, or somebody may see you this way. It seems like you've got a decision to make. It's time, Aries Nation, to cut something away. And it just seems like you're indecisive about making a decision that's going to ultimately end up setting you free and unburdening you from something. And it seems like something has really been hurting you. You've been feeling very disappointed by a situation or by a certain someone, a certain individual. A Cancer comes up. Somebody could have a Cancer ascendant sign, and this could also be somebody that has a Sag ascendant. Okay. Some of you, this is regarding work. It seems like some of you might be deciding that you want to end a contract with your work. Or maybe that's something that you're dealing with. Your contract ended with your job, and now you're kind of scrambling to figure some things out financially, scrambling to maybe figure out some things with a living situation. Just feels like, Aries, for a while you've been going through a level of difficulty, and it just seems like you're trying to bounce back from something. You might be having some anxiety, Aries, and it seems like this anxiety has something to do with a living situation. It looks like you're looking for security, but it just seems like there's something that may need to come to an end. Aries, some of you could be thinking about moving to another state. You might be having a lot of clutter around you. Maybe your house is a mess, and that might be like a direct reflection of what's going on with you mentally. It seems like your mind is a mess. You feel like you can't think straight this week. And it just seems like maybe you're deciding to stay away from someone rather than talk to them, because it looks like you may want to talk to someone, Aries Nation, but maybe you this week feel like it's going to break out into some type of disruption, some type of an argument. So it just seems like you're kind of keeping some things to yourself. But this week, Aries Nation, it feels like this emotional debris adds up. And it seems like at some point, Aries Nation, you may have to address this. You might have to address the elephant in the room, basically, in order to relieve this anxiety. This involves an Aries or a Scorpio for some of you. Your guides are saying with some type of challenge that you're facing right now, listen to your guardian angels. It seems like you have a guardian angel that is trying to speak up to you, trying to give you some type of guidance, Aries Nation. This could be in the form of a download. It could be in the form of a message that you hear from someone. You're definitely dealing with a Scorpio. Or this is you with Scorpio in your chart. You guys are saying, even though you're going through some type of obstacle or some type of financial crisis right now, Aries Nation, you guys are saying you're protected. They are saying to remain cautious about somebody that is around you, though, or Aries, this might be a recommendation from someone else's spirit guides about you. For some of you, this is, yeah, you're cutting off a relationship that has been bringing you down. You're conflicted about this. You're dealing with somebody that really is not offering you very much, and it just seems like you're trying to figure that whole situation out. Yeah, for some of you, this is a job or this is a home. You put in an application someplace. Maybe you're waiting to hear back, and maybe that's the source of your anxiety. It looks like there's a yes to some type of application, something that you've applied for, Aries Nation. You get a delayed yes, but the answer is yes. Somebody might owe you money. Yeah. Just as a side note, your guides are saying, listen to your intuition. You may need to be cautious about someone. There's someone around you, Aries Nation, or it's you that's not being truthful. Somebody has some underlying motives, some secrets. And this week, over the next 7 days, Aries Nation, something is definitely coming out that's going to be revealed, that makes it crystal clear about a decision that needs to be made, because it just feels like there's somebody that really feels like they may need to set their heart free. They're really unhappy in a situation, or this is just you, about something that you're dealing with. It just seems like this week, the way that you utilize your time, Aries Nation, is going to be important. It seems like you're racing against the clock, Aries. You might have a lot of deadlines that you're dealing with. Is there a gathering? Maybe you might have a gathering at your home. I don't know. But you had that coming up. Yeah, I think so. Maybe there is somebody that's looking to work something out with you. You might see this person at a gathering. Yeah, waiting. I think this is what's causing you anxiety. And I think this might have something. Who I see involved here is Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Yeah. Some of you, this has something to do with somebody that has put you in a third party. You're waiting for this person to leave a third party, but you're afraid to maybe end something. It's like, yeah. Somebody wants to fix something with you. People in harmony, seeking union. Yeah, you're going to some type of gathering, some type of an event. And yeah, it seems like you might be connecting with someone that you haven't seen in a while, or somebody that you're waiting to hear from, Aries Nation, whether it's a job or whatever. It seems like that information comes in. I promise you, there's something here related to timing this week. Aries Nation is critical. I was telling you about the way that you utilize your time. You might feel like time is running out. You're hyper focused on time, so much so that it's giving you anxiety. I think you're having some instability with your finances. I think that is also what's creating this whole thing surrounding anxiety. Yeah, you've been having some type of financial challenge. You might even be having some type of a health issue. Somebody around you in the military. Yeah, there is a get-together for sure, this feels like. Whether it's something you planned on or it's like some type of impromptu get-together. Okay. You've been waiting on some money, Aries Nation, because that's what this feels like. And it seems like you're getting impatient about it. There's some money that you've been waiting for. It's dispersed this week or over the next 7 days. Okay. You have some money coming to you. And I think that there might be some money that comes in little by little that helps you get through this situation that you're dealing with. It seems like you will be able to recover. You will be able to bounce back from this. For some of you, this feels like this has something to do with rest and sleep. You may really need to recover from something emotionally, but I think this is also physically. Your body is just in need of a lot of rest. It seems like you're emotionally and financially drained of something. You are having to make a choice. It's time to choose a direction here. Choose where you want to go, where you want to live. I did talk about state. I think it's also your state of mind. You may need to get more information about something in order to make this decision. And like I said, there's something that comes in this week that makes it crystal clear about what to do, what needs to end, and how to go about it. There's someone that I feel that either you're not communicating with, or there's no effective communication with someone. It just seems like you're always arguing. And this might be somebody that you are in a relationship with. Somebody's playing around on you, Aries. You might see the light about that. Yeah. Maybe somebody needs to let go of their ex. Maybe this is the thing that needs to end this week, Aries Nation. For others of you, I think you might be having a feud with your kids. That's the problem here. With family, you might be meeting up with your kids. You might be having a conversation, because I did say that there's a call that comes in this week, Aries Nation. Okay, so there's somebody's hiding on social media. Is that why I see a mask here? Get a Pisces. Somebody could be Pisces, Aries. Oh, this person has a mask. Somebody's hiding on social media. Maybe, yeah, they are. Why? You got another mask. Yes. Somebody could be trying to, what am I trying to say? Oh, it's not like you don't see that though, Aries. Or it's not like somebody around you doesn't see this. Random. I think some of you could be deciding to go back to a job, possibly. Yeah, it just seems like somebody has decided to let go. Or maybe that's something that you're dealing with about, maybe there's been, I just say an end of a contract. Maybe this wasn't voluntary. This could have been due to a job loss. You're waiting to maybe hear back from an employer. It just seems like it does. It comes through this week. Somebody, Aries Nation, is looking for forgiveness about something that may have gone down in the recent past. Some of you, you're having this conflict is due to a karmic relationship that somebody has on the side. And that's what I mean, that somebody's realizing that this is over. Alright, this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascension. If you feel that this reading was helpful, help me out by giving this reading a like, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you already haven't. If you do decide to subscribe, make sure that you hit that post notification bell so that you are aware when I upload a video for a sign that you're cross-watching for, or whenever I go live. Thank you for deciding to tune in this week. I'll see y'all in the next one. Have a peaceful, blessed, and productive week.